You're watching Yoga with Marcie, and I'm Marcie. In today's video, we're just gonna try yoga again. It has been, when I say a minute, I mean like a long time since I've done yoga, and I'm not about New Year's resolutions or anything. It's also December, so it's not even the new year, but I'm going to give it a try. It has helped me before with my mental health and my chronic pain. So just gonna give it a go, take you through some positions with me. I'm not a yoga expert by any means, so don't take this as a teaching course, but more I'm doing yoga. You can do it too if that helps you, but just trying to get myself back into it because I know it's helped me so much in the past. And so first thing we're going to do is start off easy. And so we're going to start out just with some stretching on the mat here, because what I like to do is always in the first time I do yoga again is that I push myself way too hard. And so that's always what seems to happen is that I'll I can still do all these things that I used to do when I used to do yoga 5 times a week. And then I start doing them. And then I can't walk for a week. So we're going to attempt to be realistic in what I can actually accomplish. And really focus today more on the stretching and the relaxing part of it. You know, I'm so relaxed. Focusing so much on relaxing. Something, again, not a yoga teacher, but something that I try to remember with these is to I'm trying to anyway bend at the hip versus just going like this. And so it helps. I have a lot of back pain, and so I try to bend at the hip, and so it stretches my back and then also stretches my calf. I don't know if that's supposed to or not, but that's something at least I'm trying to do, is bending at the waist as opposed to just going like this, because that just makes my posture way worse. It makes it hurt worse. So yeah, we're going to try some stretching. I like to do these. I like to do my, I guess these are called butterfly, I think. Something. And another thing for me with my posture is just not sitting like this like when I work. And so I'm trying to correct that a little bit if I can, and just trying to sit up like this. It's actually a lot bit challenging, and just because I'm not used to sitting like this. And then another one I'm gonna do, put one leg out, cross my leg over, and do a little twist. This one definitely helps my upper back a lot. That's where I get a lot of tension just from working a lot and being anxious as fuck, and just being very tense. And so that's where I'm hoping that doing yoga again will help kind of relieve some of that tension, and then also just help with my chronic pain as well. So we will see if this is successful or not. But at a minimum, it is encouraging me to do yoga. So that is something. Okay, now we're going to move on to our hands and knees. One of my favorite poses, if you've ever done cat-cow, this one is the most relaxing for me. So I'm going to be, what is that, shoulder width apart? Okay, it's been a minute, so I'm going to raise my back. This one is, I think, cat. I don't remember which is which. That's okay. And then go like this. And then just continuously go in between the two movements. I feel like that one should be cat, because it's like a cat, a cat is scared, and so it's ah. Anyway, that's what I feel like it should be. I don't know why, this doesn't look like a cow to me, but who knows? I might have them backwards because I'm not a yoga teacher. I have actually learned everything I know about yoga through videos. I have never been to a yoga class. See, we're supposed to do breathing too, which is hard when I won't shut up. But I've never been to a yoga class before. I have only watched videos on the internet, and not even like two-way videos. Like, it's just me watching somebody else and learning. And so I guess, if anything, this can be a lesson that, you know, it's possible to learn it and do it by yourself, and not have to go to a class. And for me, it's been really, the reason is just I don't want to leave my house. Okay, we're going to do child's pose now. We're going to have our feet, whatever, together at the back, our legs out. We're just going to lay down and relax. This one is one of my favorite, just relaxing poses. And, see, I'm just so relaxed. This is why I love yoga. It's just so helpful. And then I feel like you can do it at so many different skill levels, and that's why I really love just getting back into it by myself, because there's not that added barrier that you have to leave the house. You're able to, we'll do a few more cat cows, whichever way they go, whichever way they are. Don't feel like I have to leave the house. And really the barrier to entry is a lot lower, because I can just literally keep my yoga mat in the spare room and just go do it anytime. If I'm like trying to go do an hour yoga class, like, it's not going to happen. So I can just take 10 minutes and do something. So we're going to try to get back into our first downward dog of a minute. So again, I'm sure I'm not doing it 100% correctly, but this is what I can do at the moment. One of the reasons also why I put yoga on pause for a while is I have had some hand pain in the last maybe 6 months or so, but it's been a lot better and a lot more subsiding. And so that's why I was like, oh, there's just a lot of pressure that you put on your hands. We're gonna, what they say, take your dog for a walk. We're gonna move our legs. But it's just, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to. So as I go through this, as I go to future videos, I might modify different things, just depending on what feels good for me. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? We'll do a brief, should we do some sun salutations? Probably. Okay, we're gonna try a couple sun salutations. It's been a minute. So, how do you start? I guess we start standing up. Again, it's been a long time, so if I don't remember very well, then that's okay. Okay, we'll see if we can do, let's try to do 3. That'll be our goal. Again, I literally am like, let's not be super like unrealistic, and then I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to walk tomorrow probably. Okay, but we can do 3. We can do it. Okay, so we're centered, we're breathing. Raise our arms up. Oh, that feels good. All the way down. This feels so good on my back. We're gonna look up, look down. This is where we'll go into our downward dog. We're gonna go into a plank, and then we're gonna lower ourselves down. You can see I'm not quite strong enough to lower ourselves down that much. Go into a cobra pose. Then back into downward dog. Then we'll meet our feet up here with our hands. Look up again. Look back down. Big arms back up to the top. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to move tomorrow. Whew. See, I'm exhausted already from one sun salutation. But hey, we'll consider this our main flow. So even though I've like done nothing, we'll still do, we're doing the 3 because I said so and because I committed. And so usually I would do like, that's our warm up. We would actually do like a real flow, but we're just going to do 3 of these as our flow because we are out of shape. This is why I need to always have water. Great. Choke on it. But it is good to show you when one sun salutation makes you out of breath. But that's the whole point of this, is just us doing what we can, doing it for me, not to try to meet some sort of standard. So we can do it. If you've never done a sun salutation, it is kind of hard because it's like a lot of different motions in one. So, okay, let's do number 2. Also, I feel like I'm standing like way too close to this. So I'm gonna like hit my hand on my decorations. I'll show you. Again, I'm just stalling now. But it just says just breathe. And so I got this. It's like little metal things and I got it spray painted. Or I spray painted it very badly. So anyway, we're supposed to be breathing, not stalling. Okay, number 2. We did it. Good job. If you did one too, great. If you didn't, great too. Something that is good that I'll have to keep up if I keep doing yoga. I mean, when I keep doing yoga, is painting my toenails because it's winter now. But so like you don't like go out in sandals and stuff, or maybe you do and you're just crazy. But I get to always see my pretty toenails during yoga. Right now they are red with little Hello Kitty stickers on them. So, okay, we can do it. One more in our flow, and then we will do some wind down. Even though it feels like I've done nothing, I know I'm gonna like be so sore tomorrow. Get in our zen. We got this. I will be stronger one day. There actually was a point where I was able to do whatever that's called, chaturangas or whatever, just lowering yourself down. I was able to do those so well just because I was so used to doing that in my sun salutation. Hi, Rayleigh. This is fine. Okay, anyway, we're trying to finish our sun salutation, Rayleigh. But she hears me talking, so okay, that's fine. That's fine, Rainy. Are you helping? No. But she does like to help me do yoga. And by help, I mean bother me and stop me from doing it. But yeah, I was so strong. I actually was able to do a bunch of push-ups without ever like knowing that I could do them. And so that was really cool. Okay, so let's do a couple more standing and then we'll go down. We're gonna try, and now we're gonna have puppy butt like in front of us, which is fine. We're gonna try doing tree pose. I actually did buy her a yoga mat so she can do her own. And by that I mean so she can lay on her mat and not bother me. Well, go lay down then. Go lay down. She's not listening. She never does. Anyway, we're gonna try tree pose. And so if you like actually know what you're doing, you can like get your leg all the way up there or on your calf. Definitely though, you're not supposed to put it on your like, what is this, your knee, like the side of your knee. You want to put it on your calf, or if you're able to get it all the way up on your thigh. And so I'm going to start by falling over. Start with my hands on my hips because that helps me be more balanced. And then I'm going to go up with my hands. Hi, Rayleigh. She's just like looking at me. Yes, I'm falling over. Whew, it's good for your ankles though. So I'm going to try the other side. But yes, will she be in every video? Probably, because if I close the door, she's gonna just cry at the door or scratch at it. So the good thing about this is we are also going to give ourselves some credit and be proud of ourselves for whatever we're able to accomplish. I did 3 whole sun salutations. This is a pretty long tree pose I did there, so that's good. Okay. We're going to do another forward fold, and we did that earlier just as part of our sun salutations. So that always feels good. There we go. You have to always pet the dog while you're doing the yoga, or at least my dog, because she requires it. And what's even funnier is that I had to move her mat. She has like a rug that's in this room because this, the whole house is her house. And so she's laying on her rug. So maybe this will be it. Maybe she will lay on this rug while I do my yoga and she'll be out of frame. We'll see. Okay, and then we'll do one of these where you hold your elbows and go back and forth. And that really helps my upper back. Okay, so now we're going to get back down on the ground and do our cool down exercises. If you can't see me because there's a dog in the way, then that's fine because you get to look at a dog. I love how I have these out. Maybe I'll use them for the cool down, but yeah, I have my yoga blocks. Haven't used them yet, but that's because just wanted them to have them handy just in case. But maybe I'll use them for one of these. Okay, we're gonna do child's pose again. Kind of get ourselves centered, relaxed. Rayleigh's like, who the hell are you talking to? She's looking at me like I'm talking to her. Because she's like, why are you talking to yourself like a crazy person? Do some deep breathing. I'm kind of sick right now. I kind of have a cold. I think everyone does. So I like can't breathe throughout my nose. Definitely need some deep breathing. Okay, and then we'll do, just because, I'll do one pose with these blocks. So remember how to do it. Okay, so I'm going to put my feet kind of out like this, which you probably can't see, but they're like would be your butterfly, but then push your feet out farther like that. And then we'll have our yoga blocks. I like to put one on its highest height and then one, I don't know if this is medium height, whatever, not the highest height. And so for this, I like to hold my ankles and move the yoga blocks like right in front of my ankles and then lean down like this. It just feels really good on my back, just because again I have a lot of back problems, and so this is definitely a good one just for like restorative yoga, which is, what you can do a lot if you're just trying to relax or get your central nervous system not freaking out, and just the wind up and warm down. Warm down? That's not right. Warm up and wind down. See, I can't even talk. But yeah, I like this one just to kind of get the stretch in my back, and so that feels good. Okay, and now, last but not least, we're gonna do, there is still a dog here. She just put her head down. Oh, now I've awoken the beast. Okay, now this is the one too where she's gonna bother me. We're gonna do Shavasana. That's where you just lay down. Ugh. You don't have to be so forceful. But we're gonna just have our feet kind of, shoulder width apart, and then just have our arms out with our palms up. Just lay down and relax. So typically I'll do this for 30 seconds to a minute, and if you can stay in this for a couple of minutes, 5 minutes, it can be one of the most relaxing and anxiety reducing poses in my opinion. And it's also just feels really good at the end of yoga to just like let it all go and relax, because that's one of my many problems. Like I said, if you can stay in this longer, great. Otherwise, I just kind of like roll myself back up and try to do a little bit of a last pose. I like to like sit cross-legged like this and kind of put my hands on my knees and just kind of like center. Okay, I promise I'm not like a hippie person, but I try to relax. So kind of get myself centered. And so I appreciate you sticking with me through my first yoga exercise. Hi, Rayleigh. Come here. She's just rolling over. This is fine. Are we supposed to be petting dog, or are we supposed to be doing yoga? Anyway, thanks so much for joining me, and stay well, my friends.